Hello everybody, my name is Derek Siebert. I'm in the Management 352 course, and I will be talking about the selection process for the United States military. I served from 2011 to 2015 for the United States Air Force, and I thought the selection process was pretty interesting and had a lot to do with this class. Um, so the first step would be talking to a recruiter. I didn't really think of them as HR specialists, but now after taking this course, they do a lot of stuff that's HR related in the hiring portion. So you talk to your recruiter. I happened to look online at different branches and kind of decided between the Army or the Air Force at the time. And they actually both made house visits to me, and they both kind of went over the same things, the opportunities and what you can do in each different branch. And I ended up taking a pre-ASVAB to see where I would land for different careers and such. And you actually do a lot of stuff with just that recruiter. Um, I took they did a background check on me. They asked me a lot of kind of weird questions, like if I had ever been affiliated with the Al Qaeda, which I thought was a little silly because if you are affiliated with any kind of awful group, you wouldn't say yes. But just kind of history questions like about yourself, high school stuff, just kind of the same stuff you would, same kind of information you would put for a college application. And they do a lot of stuff that preps you for MEPS, and MEPS is the Military Entrance Program, which is located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's kind of near the airport. It's got those huge rock climbing walls and stuff. I'm sure many people have driven past it. There you do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of prodding and picking at your personal self. You take the actual ASVAB and you get your score back immediately. You take a drug test. You take a physical. They ask you medical questions like your medical history and past and stuff. You get your blood drawn, and there's this thing that they call the Underwear Olympics, where they line up. I think it was about 15 of us, and we got down to our boxers, and we did the walks. We walked across this tile floor. We walked on our knees. We crab walked, and they kind of just check out to see if everybody's telling the truth in their medical questions. If anybody has any knee problems or back problems that they're trying to hide, they kind of do that to eliminate that. And then you talk to another recruiter there, and you talk about what kind of contract you want to sign for 6 years. You fill out a dream sheet. When I say dream sheet, about the type of what careers that you would like to do in the military, and this is based off your ASVAB score. And I know I had an 8 list career dream sheet, and the number 8, which I was like, oh, whatever, I could do that, ended up being what I did in the military for 4 years. And you fill out a dream sheet of possible bases you would like to go to. But this stuff doesn't. They just kind of do that for appearances, I think, because they don't really care. They just place people based on their scores and where they need them at the time. So then you go back. Sometimes people spend 1 day, 2 day, 3 days at MEPS. They put you in a hotel, and so if you don't finish half that stuff, they bring you back the next day and try to push you through. And then after that, you kind of wait, and you wait for jobs to open up. And when I was waiting for anything that popped up, and security forces would end up doing, which is military police basically. And I went back to MEPS. I signed a 4-year contract, and I got sworn in, and then they sent me on my way to boot camp. And boot camp is a whole nother beast that could be talked about. It's even more of a selection process / training. There's a lot of things that you can do wrong and right in that 7-week time frame that could either keep you in or boot you out.